Ahoy, mateys. Welcome aboard. I see we've got quite a few people on board already. I am, I don't have a place to sit. Never thought to bring a chair. I don't think there's anything on the truck that I can sit on. I can sit on the tailgate, but that's where I have the poker chips. I have the laptop set up on a shopping cart that's supposed to be being repaired. I'm behind the family fair in Sparta, Michigan. Now, why am I there? Well, I drove up to the Sportsplex because there I could have sat at a picnic table and been super comfortable, and there's a great signal. That place was packed. I couldn't even hardly find a parking spot, let alone set up for a live stream. So then I drove all the way down to, well, it's not that far, about a mile and a half up Sparta Avenue. There's a brand new Dollar General. It's almost ready to open. There was only 2 cars in their parking lot. Of course, it was a little difficult getting into the parking lot. They still got it kind of halfway blocked off. No signal. So turn around, come back. Okay, I know I can get a signal at Compass Credit Union, but I had a few extra minutes, so I drove up the hill to the high school. And sure enough, there's good signal and no real place to set up. And, not without probably getting questioned. Nobody's going to question me here at Family Fair. They pretty much all know me. The guy that's in charge of the scrap here, well, that's Jason. And, hey, he knows I come back here and pick up scrap. So if there was somebody to say, what are you doing back here? I just said, Jason said I could, do my live stream from here. So Michelle made it home from work. All right. Susan's here. Kyle is here. I saw his name earlier. Land Cloud Adventures is here. Welcome aboard, Nate. Georgianne Rose, welcome aboard. Carl, excellent. Time, date, and presence. Well, I don't know if you caught on, Carl, because I know you didn't have very good signal last night due to the hurricane. Oh, by the way, that's your I word. I meant to tell you that last night, but I didn't see you. Your I word is, what is the name of that stupid hurricane? Italia or something like that? I'll find your chip. And I got to put Nate in. By the way, tonight's live stream, if you will, tonight's games are brought to you by Sensei Don. Sensei Don and Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee princess, they're back at my house. They said, why don't you do the live stream from here? Well, the luck has been in the last few weeks is that I don't have a good signal there at all. Sometimes, I forget what night it was, I couldn't even stream simple white noise like I normally do. I couldn't stream that. So I listened to the radio instead. Offline. Partnership's not a tea party. Remember, I choose to be here and I can choose not to be here. I know how to work below the rules. Cute. Idalia. Yes, thank you. Anyways, I'm still looking for Carl's chip. I got to put in Georgianne's and Nate's and Sensei Don's. And I'm sure quite a few others here in the next few minutes. Well, this tailgate's working out pretty good for lining up the chips. Uh-oh. Lost you for a minute. Can you see me, I hope? Okay. Well, I hope everyone had a decent day. Oh, Sonia's in. She gave me an I word before I left the house. I think it was idiocy or something like that. So we'll put her in once I get room in the chip basket. I was going to have these all in order color-wise before cake went live tonight. Did I have time? No. I'm always running out of time. Best laid plans of mice and men. All right. Gotta be here somewhere. And Marie. Okay. Georgianne's. I don't know if she gave an I word yet. Sue says she can hear me and see me. Good. No, I can't. I can see you better. In fact, I learned today how to take care of that. Okay. I can barely see the chat, but it's a whole lot better than it has been the last 2 or 3 times. I found out there's buttons up here that you can dim and brighten the screen. I didn't know that. You know, they don't give you instructions when they sell you a computer these days. They don't give you instructions when you buy a phone. If you don't know how to use it, you got to go online and get your answers. Justin and Christina, welcome aboard. We are on the I words, by the way. Linda Barca is here. Welcome aboard. George Ann's word is internet. That's right. I'll find George Ann. I know it's a... seen it. There you are. I got you, George Ann. I still got to find Carl's. Carl should be obvious. Where is it? We are less than 3 weeks away from M23. There's Carl. Okay, you're in, Carl. Now, I gotta find Sensei Don's. There's Williams. Jill. And Cat Niece, BJ Thomas. J. Charles Outdoors. Lillian Tittle. Bree, Ann J. Todd Johnston. Angleside Farms. Fairy Dust. Where is Sensei Down? There's one of the Barkers. I want to thank all of you for your support these last few nights. It took me a minute since Saturday night. Saturday night kind of floored me. But it's all going to be good. We're back. We're moving forward. We now have a special night. Tina gave the night a name yesterday. It will be on Tuesday nights, 8 p.m., and it's the Adult Humor Hour. And I think it'll be fun. And pretty much anything goes as long as the Lord's name is not used in vain. And, well, there'll be maybe a couple limits. Try not to be too much gender bashing. Paula, there's Paula's chip. Come on, where's Sensei Don's? He's the sponsor and I can't find his chip. There's Tina's chip. She had her colonoscopy today. I gotta call her later on and find out if they granted her a perfect asshole or not. She's gonna kill me. Freaking awesome. From down under, where is Sensei Don's chip? Well, this is stupid. Huh. Is Don's one of the ones that got lost? Could be. Go through these a minute. Kelly Crawford's. Huh. Vicky's. Uncle Lisa's. Sonia's. Put that one in. Okay. My sister's. There, Sensei Don. Okay. Now we're kind of sort of caught up. Maybe. Linda Barker with Instantaneous. You're in, Linda. Brian Burkhorst. I know who that is. He wants a green chip. And I think we can do that. Gonna have to label it. I don't have the proper silver pen. You're getting a green chip, Brian. And one of these evenings, I will be able to sit down and label these properly. I did buy what you could call a Lucy light today. May not need it. We got quite a lot of sunshine, but if we do, it's USB and I can plug it into the side of the computer. The other one I have with me, but if you remember, it's kind of iffy. Yes, Justin and Christina have a green chip. And Michelle wants to be inappropriate with me. Oh, cool. Let's see. I saw Michelle's and I saw Justin and Christina's. There's Justin and Christina. Michelle has a red chip. And it's got to be close by. There it is. I got it. You're in, Michelle. Who am I missing? Nancy Drew. You got an I word, Nancy? And the doggos. That's a good one, Kyle. The doggos. So, Kyle, I'll be working in Zealand until 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So I could swing by probably around 8-ish, wherever you want me to, if tomorrow works out for you and Maria. Found your chip. Found your chip and I wasn't even looking. And I do have the book with me. Nancy says she's irresponsible. Well, you got that right. You're in, Nancy. That's a good one. Putting chips for Nate, Nancy. Okay, here we go. Nate. Okay, I got Nate. Nancy Drew or Our Treasured Home. Which Nancy? Georgianne. I think I have her in. Pretty sure I do. Yeah, Georgianne is in. Bryson is in. Michelle is in. Linda is in. And Lucky Dog is not in yet. It seems like last time, we know your chip is lost under the desk. So last time, we just used black chip. We know that's you. Because you were the first black chip ever. It seemed appropriate. Okay, I am caught up on chips, it looks like. Till somebody new comes in or somebody says, hey, you missed me. Something to that effect. All right. Nate, you are live at 8, right? I'm guessing that you are. I didn't look for any thumbnails, but I'm sure somebody else has. There's Kobe. Welcome aboard. Yes, you are an instigator as well. Where is Kobe's chip? There's Maria's. Kyle's. Kara's. Mark's. I don't know where Mark's real chip is. I don't see it. It's probably buried under the seat of the truck somewhere. But I know we have a chip for, I'm pretty sure that we have a chip for, so there's Mark's chip. Yeah, I know Bryson is new. I bet he's bursting with jokes. He's related to you, definitely. Okay, I'm looking for Kobe's chip. I know we had one for him. There's Double Dogs. Nate Dog. That's funny. We got all these dogs. We got Lucky Dog. We got Nate Dog. We got Double Dog. Michigan Carol, she might come in. Gary Dust, she might come in. Carl, how is the weather starting to fare down there? Is it improving? I did watch a little bit, but it was yesterday, and yesterday really there wasn't that much going on. Where is Kobe's chip? We may have to just make him one. I'm not finding. Huh. Okay, here's what we'll do. Lances, police are picky. All right, we are going to put Kobe Not to be mixed up with Kyle. It's a K for Kobe, and we have a Kyle chip. Okay, K. You're in, Kobe. Yes, I did, Sue. Yeah, Uncle Kyle said green is the winner. He's probably right. Green does win quite often, especially in Britain. Is it Britain? Yeah, green race cars are allowed in Britain. I think the United States has a thing against green cars. I don't know. All right, our first word in the book. We'll go here for about 15 minutes, maybe, unless we get sidetracked, which always happens. I have a feeling we're not going to get as sidetracked tonight as we have been before. Brene, welcome aboard. Okay, the first word in our I series is idiot. Has the word idiot always meant a mentally deficient person? No. The word is Greek, and at first, an idiot was just a private citizen who held no public office. Now all of the idiots hold public offices. No, that's not in there. However, since the Greeks considered it a great honor to hold office, the word finally came to mean a person who could take part in public affairs. So now an idiot is a non-politician, a non-dog catcher. So if you're not a dog catcher, well, then you're a blooming idiot. Boondockers welcome membership. Cool. Yeah, I'm looking at possibly getting one of those. What I have been looking up quite a bit is Hip Camp. I get notifications now on my phone. I've looked up some different places. Hip Camp is not only your normal RV parks and state parks and parks where you can go and camp. It's other camping sites that are barely known and a little bit off the beaten path. Hip Camp is a lot of members that are joining. Those people, like, say they own 40 acres and they put in 3 or 4 camping sites, and maybe anywhere from $30 to $60 a night, depending. Some they got electric and the water access and all that. Others are just a plain old normal boondocking picture tent site. Hey, I think that's cool. Icebreaker. Nate Dog Adams is in. Nate Dog, I got your chip. You be in. Imbecile is another I word. That's a good one, Justin, Christina. All right. In at the death. Now, I've never heard this as an expression. In at the death. Well, is its origin. In fox hunting, it's considered very desirable to keep up with the dogs, or at least to have arrived by the time the treed fox is killed. Every fox hunter tries to be in at the death. Okay. Huh. Okay. In the groove. Now, I have heard this. Why do we say in approval of a musician's improvisations, he's in the groove? The allusion is to the phonograph record and needle. When the needle is in the groove, the music sounds fine. When it's out of the groove, it's terrible. Yeah. But basically, when it's out of the groove, it shouldn't be any music. Who knows? Bryson Ringo, we all know you never did your homework. That's true. That's a easy assumption. In the same boat. How did all in the same boat come to mean quality of opportunity or the lack of it? The allusion is to a shipwreck. When a ship is wrecked and has to be abandoned, all distinction of class must be abandoned as well. Each man must accept and share the common fate. They're all in the same boat. I like that. The incredible infamous Captain Jack Scratch. I don't have a chip. Ice indeed. There you go, Bernay. I saw your chip. There you are. Not hard to find yours. There's another purple one in here too. It's Sea Devil, but I don't see it. So I wonder if that's under the seat with Lucky Dogs and who knows else's. I may have to start brand new chips. Let's see, we're at almost 6:30. In the swim. Where do we get the expression in the swim? From fishing. Anglers call a gathering of fish a swim. I didn't know that. The term was eventually applied to social gatherings at which people came together in large groups. And so, to be in the swim is to be part of such gatherings. Now, come to think of it, I do remember hearing that once or twice. I thought it had something to do with a pool party. Inaugurate. Okay. What is the reason we say inaugurate a man when he's installed in office? Well, who says it has to be a man? But okay. The term is from the Latin inaugura, which means to take omens from the flight of birds. No Roman official was installed without the approval of the birds. Is that something as a reference to if the flu bird ships, you better wear it? I don't know. Yes, they are called a school. That I knew my whole life, but I never heard of them called a swim. India rubber. Where did India rubber get this name? The same mistake that led Columbus to think that he had reached India when he discovered America, the Americas, that's how I would say it, led to people calling rubber India rubber. Columbus reported that on his second voyage, he found the natives of Haiti playing a game with balls made from the gum of a tree. Okay, I'll believe that. I'd like to get a report from Carl, too, as far as the hurricane down there. I know it's kept him from work. It was chilly this morning here in Michigan, but it's warmed up. We're in about 72 right now, 73. I'm right out here in the bright sunshine, so I'm happy. So I'm having a cool Wednesday, or warm Wednesday, actually. Supposed to get down in the 50s tonight. Carl's not talking. He's probably feeding those dogs. Indian giver. Why is a person who gives someone a gift and then expects to receive something in return is called an Indian giver? Now, I hadn't heard it quite that way, but at one time, Indians were not well thought of, and their customs were not well understood. The Indian who expected the white man to follow Indian custom and make a return gift, was considered to be more interested in gain than in being generous. That's food for thought. Okay. I did see a report. I get reports for Miami on my computer and on my phone. And it said wind gusts of 25, or no, wind 15 to 25 miles per hour and gusts to 40 miles per hour. I'm thinking, well, what's a big hoorah? We get that all the time here in Michigan on a daily basis. 73 currently, it's 93. Getting more ice, baby. Ice, baby. 71 in Kentucky. Cool, Nancy. Oh my goodness. This is going to be an epic night. Especially if we don't get too far off the beaten path. Infantry. What is the origin of the word infantry? The term comes from the word infant, since this part of the army was originally made up of the page boys of the knights. I'll be darned. Lucky says it's good now near Daytona. A little wind and rain, but the sun came out. A few of the outer bays from the storm, nothing much at all. Yeah, I watched Doug and Nikki. I don't know if any of you have them as a channel, but they had their camera set up on their porch, which faced to the west. And I was like, well, this is a still shot. And Nate says, look closer, or Doug said, look closer. And I did, and off to the left, you could see water drip, drip, drip off the roof. And then all of a sudden, here comes the UPS driver delivering a package. It's okay, it's live. Yeah, 47 tonight. I heard that. 70 in Ohio by Michelle. Next I word, or I saying, if you will. The inside track. Where did we get the expression, he's got the inside track? From horse racing. The best position for a horse, the shortest to the ultimate goal, is the one nearest the rail, the inside track. Well, most race car drivers know that as well. And it's also cool for the speed. You know, you're going into the curve, you dip down into the curve. Come out of the curve and you're up, you know, higher on the track, on the rail. It's especially great on, you know, tracks that are, what do you call that? Have that slope to them. Ask Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee princess. She can tell you. She's driven on MIS. Impetus. That's pretty good, Nate. Of course, you're already in, but sweatshirt rattles weather. I don't want to wear a sweatshirt. I want to get hot. I don't want to get steamy, sweaty. Yeah. Okay. Irish luck. Why do we call a surprising turn of good luck the luck of the Irish? Yes, banked. Thank you, Linda. I couldn't think of that to save my soul. The luck of the Irish. Because the Irish were always poor, but managed to pull through somehow. The potato crop failed, but they didn't all die of hunger. The big wind blew all night, but then it went out to sea again. The luck of the Irish pulled them through. Irons in the fire. Hey, I like this. I think we'll end it with this one, and then we'll get ready to do a drawing. Pretty sure the captain. Yeah, I did. I did, Nate. Thank you, Sue. Irons in the fire. I think this is the last one we'll read. What is the origin of the expression, too many irons in the fire? Well, I need to learn this for sure. I think Nate does, Kobe does, Kyle does. We're all guilty of having too damn many things going on at the same time. But anyways, the allusion is to the blacksmith, who generally keeps several pieces of iron in the fire in order to always have one ready for his anvil. But if he has too many in the fire at the same time, he can't watch them all and attend to them all when they need attention. Yeah, it makes sense to me. Whiskey and Guinness. I'd say you're correct. George is driven on all the tracks on the East Coast for IROC. Cool, Georgianne. You and Sonia got to get together and talk. Yes, she drove Winston, I think it was Winston, or maybe it was Marlboro. I don't know. She drove a couple sponsored cars from some cigarette company. There were two different ones. One was a Mustang. I can't remember what the other one was. But she won a contest and got to drive them on the track. Pretty cool. I would have loved to do that. But I don't smoke. I see the clouds. Can't do that anymore? Bummer. Why not? I don't know. I guess for the IROCs, they have tightened up all the different rules and regulations and all that. Okay, hey Linda. Here's another reason I'm ending on irons in the fire. Because next Wednesday we start on J's. That was all there was. What? 2 pages of I's. 3 pages, barely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 expressions using an I word. So next week we go to, next Wednesday we go to J. The first one will be Jackie Robinson. Before you can say Jack Robinson. Okay. Put this on my Canon. Did you see my Canon? Kind of looks like a Canon. Or a blunderbuss. It's a smokestack to the scrapped grill that I got from down the street from Rick's house, as a matter of fact. I need water. The whole book was like mostly H words. Yeah, it seemed like it was. Too expensive? Yeah. Try to put the water in the shade, and it's hard to find right now. All right. Who is in the pot? Has anybody not come up with an I word? Okay, Lynn the Okie, I still have her chip. I still have Kyle's, Ringo and Czar. I still have Big Giant Bulb, Maria. I still have Tina's. I bet she's asleep. I'm not sure whose chip that is. It was a temporary chip anyways. She Double Adventures. I haven't seen her tonight. That's her old temporary chip. Jill, she hasn't been in tonight. No, I'm not in Allendale. I am behind the family fair in Sparta, 12 Mile and Sparta Avenue. I was going to broadcast from the Sportsplex, but they were way too crowded. Beautiful signal, but too crowded. Then I drove up to the brand new Dollar General, which is not open just yet. Not that great a signal. So then I came back this way. I was thinking, well, I can set up at Compass Credit Union. And I thought, well, there's a lot of traffic there. So I drove up to the high school. Yeah, great signal, but again, too much traffic. Things going on. Our treasured home is here. Hey, grab yourself an I word and we'll put you in the pot. We're going to do the drawing in about 4 minutes from now. I don't know, Fairy Dust. Jill is here somewhere, and our treasured home is here. So we need some I words from them. So then, Kyle, I drove back down to 12 Mile, came down here, and I thought, well, what the heck? Back here by where they keep the scrap behind Family Fair. And I figured, well, if somebody says something, I'll just say Josh told me I could park back there and use some of his junk as props, which is exactly what I'm doing. I got a shopping cart that it says it's got a bad wheel, but I don't know, it seems to roll pretty nice to me. It's one of those newer, small ones that I really like. It's even got GPS on it, which aisle is the ice cream in. There's an I word. Paula, welcome aboard. So we got to get Paula in, we got to get Jill in, and we got to get Nancy in from our treasured home. I think Paula knows what's been going on. Nancy wasn't here last night. Justin and Christina were not. So last night I set out the rules for voluntarily walking the plank. Now, actually, we're going to try to stick to the subject. For instance, tonight is, the scratch offs and put in your I word tonight. And then we're going to have sentences while we're getting that scratched off for whoever wins that particular ticket. And then, of course, then they get the next ticket. And we'll go real fast before we raid Nate at 8. But, in the past, we've been getting off track and we've been slinging the jokes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then the same thing was going on 2 Saturday shows for Guess the Channel. I think there's been at least two or three shows where nobody ever placed a guess, but boy, the jokes were flying. Well, last Saturday night, the jokes got to be a little bit too raw to where people were leaving. And I shut it down because I was distraught. I didn't want to lose channel members. No, no way. Yes, we can post a link. I can't, but Paul's got an I word. Cool. So what? Let's see. Paula's chip is right. I saw it. Come on. I had it here just a little while ago. It was right next to Nate's. Paula, what'd you do with your chip? Come on, that's got to be nuts. I know I saw it. Like more than once. It can't be way over here. It was over here. There it is. I found you, Paula. So now we're waiting on Our Treasured Home and Jill. And like I say, 1:45, then we're going to have the drawing. Well, I see we have Jill's link. We have Paula's link. I words, yes. So I bet Nancy's going to come up with an I word real quick. Jill's got one, imagination. Boy, howdy. My imagination runs wild when I'm thinking of you. Yes. Where did I just put you? There you are. I got you, Jill. You're in. And Our Treasured Home is in with impeccable. And we're going to do a drawing now. Because everyone is in. Just got to find Our Treasured Home's chip. Saw it earlier. There it is. You're in, Nancy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. We got about 16 or more chips here. It is, Joe. I have my own laundry equipment. And biodegradable soap. It's non-toxic, doesn't smell. I mean, yeah, there's a freshness to it, but it's not perfumed or anything like that. I don't like that so much. And when I was working with Tom, I got used to doing my laundry with, that type of soap, and I do not use dryer sheets. So in the wintertime, things can come out a little bit static, but oh well, it goes away. Yes, you do have a green chip because that's your favorite color. Okay, I'm not looking in the bucket. We don't have Sonia. She almost came with me tonight, but she didn't. She decided to stay there with Sensei Don and Dennis the Menace back at the cottage. I have a chip in my hand. I don't know what color it is. It's a red one. And it's Michelle Leonardo. All right. Now, I'm going to move these chips that are laying here. And William Brody's not here. That's surprising. I talked to him on the phone a couple nights ago, and he agreed with me about the new way of doing things. All right, so then these chips are coming out because chances are they're going to still be here when it's time to make sentences, so they'll be not very lost. They'll be ready for us. So Michelle, okay. Let me get the tickets. Okay, we have the new Fire and Ice cash word. It's a $5 ticket. Works pretty much the same as the others. If you get 2 in one puzzle and 2 in the second puzzle, that would win you $10. For what they would call red words, or second puzzles, what I call it, 4 of them would be $20. You know, there's a legend up here for all the different ones. There are 2 mystery prize words. Tumble is one and nugget is the other. If you spell those words, you get whatever the prize says. We don't know what that prize might be. And then when we get done with doing sentences and we finish this scratch off here, then the next drawing will go pretty fast, and it will be for this one. It's a $5 ticket, and you scratch it off real fast. It's a match numbers style ticket. All right, I prefer the cash words. I'm almost tempted to just stick with nothing but cash words. See if I got a quarter in my pocket. Nudge, shoot, you just missed getting in on this drawing. We are done with the I words, believe it or not. We're moving on to J words next week. There's a 2022 quarter that should work pretty good. The first letter for Michelle, there's 20 letters, is a T. There's a T in the mystery word, tumble. Multiple has a T. That and extra. And the computer is shaking as I scratch, so I should move over here perhaps. Let's see, there's a T in roster and pavement. A T in stop. Okay, we're on to the red word puzzle, puzzle number 2. Secret has a T, and Lake City. Plot and nugget, that's a mystery word, mystery prize anyways. Okay, let me start moving these chips away from me. A little bit anyways. The next letter, letter number 2, is an H. H, looking for H. Okay, flash. Shed. When the moon comes over the cow shed, I'll be there waiting for you. H, Archer. And humor. All right, good. A good word, humor. As said, Tina named the new show, which will be Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. for 1 hour, the Adult Humor Hour. Well, come on, there's got to be more H's. Apparently not. All right. Third letter is a B. There's a B in tumble, which is a mystery prize word. These. That's it for bees. Looks like, anyways. Oh, William's here. Welcome aboard, William. Hello, everyone at the hospital. Jill, you can show up naked. It will be adult humor. Pretty much anything flies. I do not want to hear any racial or gender bashing. No kinds of jokes like that, please. But, you know, we'll allow the triple X ones to come in. I like the jokes that are a little more subtle. They hint at a little more risque type of things. Those kind of jokes I like. Those are fun. So, you know, I think this crew will come up with some great ones. And of course, no taking the Lord's name in vain. If you take the Lord's name in vain, you're gone. All right. Mom's doing better. Yes, that's what we wanted to know. That is good news. Oh, bringing her home, that's even better. That is great. Okay, I think that was it for the B words. Next, we're looking for our B words, B letter, a U. There's a U in multiple and unfair. Zilwaukee. Yes, there is a Zilwaukee in Michigan. Tumble, which is a mystery prize word, has a U. Sure has a U. Sure it does. Undecided, and it's sharing that U with upward. Jump. I think that's it for the U's. Yes, please tell her we said hello. That's wonderful news, William. Prayers do work. Yes, they get answered. All right, Q. I don't recall seeing any Q's. And I still don't. Oh, there's a U that we missed in nugget, which is the other mystery prize word. Okay, the next letter is an L. And by the way, before I go too much farther here, okay, we got multiple, has two L's. So that's going to be one of our words. Multiple orgasms. All right. Multiple is one word. Why can't I spell that? There. Because I'm trying to write on the tailgate of the truck. And the other word's going to be roster. R-O-S-T-E-R. So make a sentence out of multiple and roster, and we'll put your chip in for the second drawing. Okay. We're looking for L's. Yes. Continue the prayers, please. That's good. So, Linda, the words are multiple, M-U-L-T-I-P-L-E, and roster, R-O-S-T-E-R, or Sue, whichever. Roster and multiple. Where did I do in my quarter? There's. You know, this truck is silver, and anything silver blends right in. I've lost Tina's chip many times already. There's an L in Zilwaukee. Melody. I saw her yesterday. That's my friend Greg's wife. She works at the Rite Aid. We don't know how much longer we're going to have a Rite Aid, according to the news. There's an L in Lake City. Plot has an L. I heard that they're filing for bankruptcy because of all those opioid cases. There you go. Sue is in. Multiple people signed up on the roster to bring food to the potluck supper. And we still need to put those words up on the thing. Where do we have them? Yep, Linda did multiple and roster. There we go. So those two are the two words for your sentence till we get to letter number 10, and then there'll be a third word. All right. An M is our next letter. Multiple has an M. Tumble, which is a mystery prize, has an M. For some reason, I'm slobbering. Must be because Jill's here. Anyways, pavement, melody, cow. No, that's an upside down M. Never mind. I found a place where we could go cow tipping, by the way. Um, humor has an M. Jump. And that's it for the M's. Let's see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Letter number 8 is a D. Melody. Undecided. There's 3 D's right there. Erode. Upward. Rodeo. Not my first. Shipyard. Need water. Probably should check to see if somebody is sending me a message. Michelle wants to know multiple imposters on the potluck roster. I like that. And I still haven't put in Lucky Dog's chip. That's in now. And where's Windows? Right there. Wow. All right, let me take a break here. Susan says to me the other night, I don't know how you do it with keeping track of the chat. I do? I don't keep track very well. All right. Okay. Now, Jen. Jan spelled backwards. And it's cold. Bryce is in. Where'd I put his thing? I think it's a black one with a B on it. Yep, it's a green one. All right. And so I got a, yep, green chip. I got you. Bryson? Is that how I say that? Nate Dog is in with his. I still got to scroll up. Yeah, it's not as cold here. We're still, well, it's dropping down in the 60s, upper 60s right now, but I can feel it changing. It was up to like 75 a little while ago. Okay, Jill and Kyle all have sentences, and Nancy Drew. Okay, so Nancy Drew, Kyle. Well, just to let you know, people that are coming in, there's Jill's. Tonight's show is sponsored by Sensei Don. He bought the tickets. Jill, Kyle, Nancy, Drew, Nods, and Brene. Okay. Knew I missed somebody. Yep. Okay, I think I might be caught up. The two words are underneath Linda's name there on the screen for a sentence, Frank. Kyle says what? Oh, saying hi to Frank. All right. Green with envy, Joe. Michelle says my multiple colored roosters. Roosters. All right, we'll let it fly. Roosters. Roster. 64 on the east side. Okay. We're getting down into the 50s tonight, they said. The proverbial they. All right. Next letter is an A. We're scratching this off, Frank. It's for Michelle Leonardo. She won the draw. We got pavement and vat. Zilwaukee and unfair. Flash. Extra. Ray. Yes, I'm standing up. Getting tired. Arc. Upward. Archer. Lake City. That looks like it's it for the A's. Okay, letter number 10 is a Y. All right, we'll do letter number 10, and then we'll come up with another word, a third word for sentence making. There's a Y in Grizzly. There's a Y in Melody and Ray. E-Y-E. Zoology. Boy, give that word to Kyle and he'll run away with it. And Lake City. Okay, that looks to be it for Y's. So our third word, right now we have roster, or as Michelle says, rooster, and multiple. We're gonna go with zoology. Of course, you don't have to use all three words. You can use any two or all three. Zoology. That's ZOOLOGY. Zoology. You got that, Linda? Wait a minute. What's in there? Huh. Oh, that's the other debit card. Never mind. All right. Yeah, Don's not watching, unless if he is, he's being quiet. And Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee Princess, and Dennis the Menace, they're all at my cottage. And I'm sure Don's got it playing on his phone. Probably Sensei, or I should say, Sonia, the blue-eyed Cherokee Princess, has her phone on. The back. Oh. Then Dennis the Menace, he don't have a phone. He's not tech savvy. Doesn't want to be. Probably the smart guy. Nobody can call him wanting something. They have to go look for him. All right. Better zoology than Zilwaukee. That works, Linda. Of course, you're already in. All right, letter number 11. A V. There's a V in that. Hey, we spelled that word, that. V-A-T. All right, looking for more V's. I'm a little tired tonight. I got up at 5:30 and I was at work at 6:30. I didn't even have coffee until I got to work. That was it for V's. Next letter is an I. There's I in multiple. There's I in grizzly. Zilwaukee. Ski. Unfair. Voice and epic. Undecided and ink. Kick and shipyard. Lake City. That's it for the eyes. Next letter is a G. There's a G in grizzly. I better pull my pants up. Yeah, I'm wearing pants, not shorts. But, I came pretty much straight from work. Stopped at the house briefly to grab the chips. And there was hardly any signal at all at the house. Save the raunchy for Tuesday. I missed something. Kentucky, Johnson Zuck, I don't know. Could be. Might be near Ipsy Tucker. I missed something. Oh, Midwest Pickers here. Yeah, that was our thing from the other night. It is family friendly. And somebody's explaining to Frank how it's played. We're going to do adult humor hour on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. That's our new thing. And then we're going to try to stay pretty much away from especially the off-color jokes, if you will. Not off-color, but the raunchy jokes, the sexual ones, all of that. We're going to do those on Tuesday. And then for Guest the Channel on Saturdays, we're going to try to keep it on topic of Guest the Channel. Same thing tonight. Keep it on our tonight's I words and whatever. Gaylord, Michigan. I've only been there a couple times. I don't know why. Probably because I'm talking and breathing when I belch. Lucky dog failed the zoology exam. That's cute. Yep, Tuesdays, Joe. Get as raunchy as you want. Yeah, things were getting out of hand on Saturday, and I ended up shutting it down. Well, I think it was a wake-up call for not just me, but for all of us. We all were getting a little bit going too far. Okay, we're working on the letter X. There was an X in extra. Okay, that's it for X's. Letter number 15 is an F. There's an F in flash. There's an F in unfair. Well, what the F? There's a U that we missed in humor earlier. I don't see any more F's. Okay, so a fourth word, we're going to use voice. VOICE, voice. So we have multiple, roster, not rooster, roster, zoology, and voice. You'll save your dirty sentences for Tuesdays. Yep, that's what Holly's doing. A gay Michigan? It could be. Jill's always on her best behavior. Well, you know, best for you. Man, you're good. I need a shower. My hair is getting kind of ratty. All right. Letter number 16 is a J. I see a J in jump, and I think that's probably the only J that there is. All right. A C. Now you can make a sentence out of any two or three or all four of the words that I need to throw up there on the screen. The last word was voice. Hey Linda, can we add voice to this list? You wasn't watching YouTube Kids. You're forgiven, Nancy. There you go, Jonathan. I agree. Multiple roosters, zoology, and voice. Thank you, Linda. So yes, any two or three or all four of the words by Linda's name there in the end picture, make a sentence and you'll get your chip gets put in the pot for the drawing. We'll be drawing for $5. That's one of the quick scratch offs. Why do we do that instead of doing another cash word? Well, usually because we get sidetracked so much. Usually we're running out of time and we got to raid Nate at 8. I have multiple voices on my zoology roster. That's a good one, Joe. Oh, I was thinking we already had you in. Carl's, Paul's, Georgianne's, Nate's, Tina's. So we must have you in already. Double check. I mean, now I lost the sentence. Oh, Jill. There. Yep, you're in, honey. All right. Working on the letter C. Wow. Well, there's a D that we missed earlier in the word shed. There's a C in voice. There's a C in undecided. Cow and arc. Archer. Kick. Lake City. Secret. And that is it. See, we have 3 letters left. This one's an E. The E in extra. There's 2 E's in Zilwaukee. An E in a couple E's in pavement. And pet. And sure. Roster and epic. Voice. Melody. And shed. Undecided has a couple E's. I, we spelled the word I. with 2 E's. So we have one word in puzzle number 2, one word in puzzle number 1. Archer has an E. Zero has an E. Secret has 2 E's. Rodeo. There's an A that we missed earlier in shipyard. There's another E in Lake City that we missed. There. Pink. Oh, well, there's an H in shipyard as well that we missed. All right. I received multiple rosters for my zoology class, but it doesn't matter. All I teach is fluffy dog science. That's true. That is so true. For those of you who don't know that, you need to watch Land Cloud Adventures with those land clouds, Dallas and Pippa. Oh, amazing. But the shorts too. Don't forget to watch the shorts. All right, where's Nate? There you are. I got you in, Nate. Jonathan, you heading out? Good to see you. Thanks for coming aboard. You're right, Renee. Thank you for putting that link up. All right. We have 2 letters left. We have a Z, and we know that we have a couple Z's down here. We have a Z in Zilwaukee and 2 Z's in Grizzly. That's probably all the Z's. Oh, zoology and 0. Cruising right along. Our last letter. Then we'll do a double check. The last letter is a W. There's a W in Zilwaukee. Michelle is sitting there sweating it. There's a V in voice that we missed. Okay, we're still looking for W's. Cow and upward. Any more W's? No, I don't see any. All right, now we're going to double check. So far, we do not have a winner. There's an L in tumble that we missed, and an E in tumble that we missed. And guess what? You spelled a mystery prize word. Tumble. We're still going to double check. There's an L in grizzly that we missed. P's, no P's, no N's, no S's, no K's. There's a T and pet that we missed. No S's, no R's, no O's. No P's. Okay, N. No N's, no P's, no R's, no N's, no K's. No O's, no R's, no K's. No R's, no P's, no O's. There's an L in zoology. And there's a G in zoology that we missed. Scratch now. And that, well, there's 2 G's in nugget and an E, but we do not have the N. So far what you have is 1 word spelled. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine, Mobang. Welcome aboard. 18 in the chat. Yeah, we're cruising along. And thank you for asking for thumbs up. I appreciate that. Mystery porous word, Michelle. Here we go. Let's see what Michelle won. You know, you never know. It's a big, whopping $5 no holla. There, it's in the middle of the screen. Vertical word tumble, $5. So there you go, Michelle. Michelle won 5. Awesome sauce. put that over here so we don't lose it. Now, gotta see if anybody else has made sentences. No, I'm not going up there, Tim. I think I'm going to be kayaking the Rogue River, though, down here by Rockford. Not positive. Yep, no holla. Okay, Tim, you came in. You could make a sentence using any two or any three or all four of the words there by Linda's picture and name underneath me on the left-hand side of your screen. Same with anybody else who hasn't got their chip in. We got a couple minutes yet. We'll be drawing for, what did I do with that? Did I lose it? Did the wind take it away? Oh, there it is. This next ticket will be Fast and Furious. And then we'll do a raid on Nate at 8. So we actually have made good time tonight. We're not too stressed for time. So we'll just sit here and chat for a minute. Nate made a sentence. I got that. I got him in. I see Mobank's chip here somewhere, but we'll find it if we need it. I walked the bridge, I don't know, a few years ago. It's worthwhile. Big signs down here on expressways. You know, we're in Michigan. We're proud of our bridge. You know, the signs all say Mackinac Bridge closed 6:30 a.m. till 12:30, I believe, on Labor Day. Did mine go in? Nate Dog, I believe you are in. Yep, you're in. Blue moon tonight. Cool. Last night the moon was pretty. I did a little shot of it just before I left that place I was parked at in Kent City. Nate Dogg was in the naughty chair. Uh-oh. Nancy says her first sentence was in a while ago, but obviously I missed it. You are in now, Nancy. Scrapper truck, green screen. Yeah. The scrapper truck. And you are mobile now. You're on a shopping cart. You can go all over here. As I said, I figured out how to be able to see the chat pretty well now. Whereas before I didn't have it very well figured out. Midwest Picker, dumpster diving? No, not quite. I just rolled people around. Michelle won $5 on that ticket. Nate Dogg, when I was a kid. So the timeout here. Yeah, it's starting to cool off here. But yeah, the little cage where Jason is the maintenance guy for family fairs. This is where he puts stuff. So I grabbed a milk crate and a cart that is probably going to be thrown away, but I wait till he gives me the word to pick stuff up. Because sometimes he uses parts from some of this shit that he throws out here. Jill, I doubt that somehow. On the other hand, you're not a liar. So, not yet. What's the word? Oh, yeah, the words are up on the thing, Dave. Multiple roster, zoology, and voice. You could have you can use any two, any three, or all four. A perfect child. And then what happened? During my zoology class, we have a roster of multiple roosters can make a weird voice in the morning. Good one, Tim. Oh, let me see if I can find your. I did run across it here a while back. Well, we got time. I can search for your chip while people are still making sentences. That cannon is about to shoot me. Raven in a van I am. Haven't heard from her lately. Camp maintenance guy Troy, Tara, Shelly. Where is Mobang's chip? Diane Phoenix, Jeannie, which is my sister, Vicky, Travel Trailer. You know, it'll probably be the last one I come to that has Mobangs. Isn't it always the last one you come to? There's Dave's. Let's put that aside because he's here. William Brody's here as well, so he might come up with a sentence. Justin and Christina, they were here. All right, there you are. I got you, Mobang. You be in. Susan, welcome aboard. Good to see you. The words are on the screen there. How many ships does CJ have total? Oh, you're referring to me. I have 400 chips. Well, just under 400. There are about 4 chips that are lost right now. I think 2 are somewhere in the Ford pickup here under the seats. And I think there's 2, maybe 3 under the desk at home somewhere lost in the junk. Yes, Susan, I was just about to let you know. And you can use any 2 or any 3 or all 4. It's up to you, however you want to make a sentence. Jill made a sentence, multiple chips on the roster. 102. Midwest Picker made a sentence. Okay. Well, thank you, Susan. I'm getting ready to hang out with you too, babe. We'll have fun. Definitely fun. Where is Midwest Pickers? There it is. Gotcha, Dave. Walk a mile in my shoes is nothing. Spend 30 seconds in my head. Good one, Nancy. Not Frank. Your trip is right here. I saw it earlier, so I haven't lost it yet. The night is young. Oh, I just found Kobe's chip, his real one. Where is Frank Cancel's chip? It's here somewhere. Seriously, it really is. I know it's here somewhere. Oh, come on. I've seen it 3 times tonight. Where is it? You gotta be kidding me. If I have to, I'll make you a new one. There you are, right in front of me. Got a chip, Frank. Did you make something? Yeah, see, he makes them right there. I've watched him do it last year. Okay, good. All right. Maybe we should put that in the recipes in the cookbook too. Yes, I am at the family fair in Sparta. You recognized it. You never know. I might do the next one from the family fair in Coopersville. I got a great signal here. That's the main thing. Jill is on a roll. Okay. Tucker's ready. Yay. I can't wait to meet Tucker too. He looks like a total character, but then look who he lives. Look who he lives with. No question he'd be a character. He wouldn't fit in otherwise. Yeah, Kyle's going to be there, Susan. Mo Bang. Yeah, we're going to We're going to raid Nate. Nade rate. Now I'm getting less dick sick again. Yeah, that's okay. We still got some time in the next couple weeks. I wanted to ask you, your character is it Enik? Am I spelling that right? But either way, have you noticed? It used to be Samuel Adams car lot at the corner of 17 Mile and Algoma, which is Huck's Corners. The party store is there. And there's the head shop. But then just a little bit to the west of Huck's Corners store and the head shop is a car lot. And like I said, it was called Samuel Adams. In fact, their sign looked like the label on a Samuel Adams bottle of beer. I thought, is this copyright infringement? But anyways, now maybe there is copyright infringement in case your character at your house there is Enoch, but I think it's a little slightly different. Enik. Enik Motors. Enoch Motors. Yeah, well, if it gets chilly, I will wear it. I would, Linda, I'd wear it once. Well, seriously, right now, my nipples are getting hard. So it is time for a shirt. 68. Well, 68's not cold. I prefer over 70. Well, I prefer as hot as possible. Yeah, Enik, Dave. On the corner of Algoma and 17 Miles. It's a little car lot, and it's just west of the Huck's Corner store. Too much information. Don't worry, Tim. Susan's seen me in my Daisy Dukes. She hasn't seen me yet in my mini kilt, but hey, it's a possibility. Good one, Kyle. He got you, Susan. Kind of. Save the nipple talk for Tuesday. Okay. Land Cloud Adventures. He was laughing about nipples. Okay. Okay, yep. The van life rocks. After what? Uh, I don't wear anything under the kilt, Dave. You're not supposed to. Not if you're going to be authentic. The house is at 68. Yeah, I keep my room at least 68, because I like it cooler for sleeping. But, I mean, it doesn't have to be. I have a fan. But, Holly always kept the house at 74, 75. Well, that's ridiculous. It's burning up the place. I don't care for air conditioning. I mean, I'll use it once in a while. But Holly didn't want to ride in the truck because it doesn't have air conditioning. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, we are coming up on almost quarter two. Jill keeps her house at 80. I like that, Jill. I'll be there with my kilt. Maybe. All the time. Yes, I like that. Nippy nipple's not nice. They don't bother me. They're fine. All right. I think everybody's in. We're going to go ahead and pull a chip out and see. Yeah, 80, no humidity. Now, I don't mind humidity, but I suppose it's because I grew up with it, so I'm used to it. But if I have too low of humidity, I could bleed to death. So I've had aneurysms that blew out in my sinuses. Have mercy. Not for you, Sue. All right. I hope everyone's in. Man boob alert. It's getting to a size C. I could get a training room. All right. So I'm shuffling and sorting and shaking and I'm digging and I'm going to pull out a chip. And I look, so I got to not look. Okay, I have a chip in my hand and it's 8. It's Linda Barker. Yay, Linda. All right, I'm going to throw all these chips in here now. And then we'll scratch Linda's ticket. I do have the rack, but I think it's under the seat of the truck. I don't really care tonight. I will be sitting in the truck, and I might even have to turn the heat on so I got to plug in my speaker. I got the Bluetooth speaker here for the computer, and that way I can easier understand Nate doing his live stream. Yeah, the speakers on this little Chromebook are shit. But what can you do, I guess I could trade it in for a new one or demand a new one under warranty. I do have insurance, but it doesn't bother me that much. All right. Oh, there's Linda's ticket. The Van Boobler. Big money for Linda. Aw, Susan. I should still give you the key. Yeah, I hear you, Linda. I would love for you to win 500 because we split it. Yeah, anything over $150, you split it with me. And if it gets really big, over 1,200, I pay the taxes, and then we split what's left over. Okay. There are 5 winning numbers, and there are 12 chances at matching a winning number. And then there's bonuses after that. Let's see, what does it say? You match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers, you win the prize shown for that number. If you reveal a 500 symbol, you win $500 automatically. All right. Well, let's see. The first number is, I don't know. It's a 22. 23, sorry. See, I told you I didn't know. And Linda has a 2, so that didn't match. Next is 27. That's a lucky number, but she has a 20. The next winning number is 24. Linda has 1. Next winning number is 14. Linda has 18. Next winning number is a 17. Linda has 16. And 15. And now we've scratched all 5. We have 6 left to scratch and see if they will match. And so far, nothing. 21, 39, 35, 36, 32. Last chance to match is a 7. No matches. Sorry, Linda. But we've got a 10, a 20, and a $50 bonus chance up there. All right. For the $10 bonus, we have a clover. Not good. For the $20 bonus, you have to have the actual number in the box. If you get a symbol, well, it's a loser. For the $20 bonus, there is a crown. I had a crown last night, but I gave it to Dennis the Menace. He was wearing the crown mowing my lawn. It's rigged. Rays on the ship, yeah. Rats. Okay, one more chance. $50. Let's see what happens. And it's dice. So it was crapola, Linda. I'm sorry. Michelle, I think I have your address. Well, if you wouldn't mind, shoot it to me again, and I'll throw that $5 in the mail to you. And boo-hiss. All right. This has been a pretty decent live stream tonight. We didn't get too sidetracked. We're actually kind of done early. So actually, I think what we will do is we will sign off. And we will raid Nate at 8. So if you don't have the link, I think we can put it up here one more time. I'll put it up underneath my picture. We had it earlier. Renee had it on the chat. 1 million or nothing. Timmy Ray, we're just getting ready to sign out. Good to see you. And hello to the American people. If you're watching me on TV down in Mississippi, welcome aboard. We are ready to go raid Nate, which is Land Cloud Adventures. Um, we had a couple scratch-off tickets tonight. Michelle Leonardo won $5. And Linda had a chance at winning something. And it was a bummer. It didn't win. Next time you're in Sparta or Cedar, text me. Yeah, all right, cool. Maybe I'll have one for you by then. I saw another shirt when I was at Myers. I may have mentioned it last night. The guy had a shirt and it had a rat and a donkey on it. Anyways, it's kind of goes along with that saying that Patsy and I usually use, that at the end of the day, nobody gives a rat's ass. Thank you, Nancy. Timmy's going to be going live. We can visit him. And we're definitely going to raid Land Cloud Adventures here at 8. Okay, cool, Timmy. I'm going to put a shirt on and go into Family Fair and use their restroom. Everyone grab a snack. We're talking a lot about food. Okay. Thank you, Nate, for the warning. I may have to, I don't know. I think there's a deli in here. I'll get something. Thank you, Jill. Yeah, it went very well tonight. And look forward to seeing you all on Saturday. We will be live at noon on Saturday for Guess the Channel. And again at 6 p.m. for Guess the Channel. From where, I'm not 100% sure. I have a feeling the noon show will probably be from maybe Kent City or wherever I have a really good signal. I've got the green screen figured out to where I can do it inside the truck. I've got more studio lights for inside the truck. And the reason I'm doing it away from the cottage is that, lately the cottage has not had a good signal. Yeah, I think they have macaroni salad, Amish macaroni salad. That's really good. It's not cheap. It's like $5 for a quart, but it's good. Thank you, Joe. Nancy, yep. God bless. Yes. So that's what we're going to do. We will see you at Nate's in about 8 minutes for 8 o'clock. Nate at 8. Thank you for being aboard tonight, mateys. In the meanwhile, till Saturday, until next Wednesday. And then don't forget Tuesday for Adult Humor Hour at 8 p.m. on Tuesday. All right. Fair winds and smiles. And, of course, may God bless. Good night, mateys. See you at Nate's. Family reunion. Okay, Linda. End of the broadcast. End the broadcast. Okay.